I just went live, and I'm going live again because while I recorded a video that would have been uploaded at 12, it is not done uploading. So we're going to go ahead and go live twice today. The message I heard is you have too much. The scripture comes from 4th Maccabees 5 and 9. And you will be acting, I think, still more senselessly if you follow vain concepts about the truth. And you will, moreover, be despising me to your own punishment. So here's the message. Somebody thinks for someone that you got too much. You have too much. God has blessed you overboard, and it don't make sense that you have as much as you do. And it's not fair that you have as much as you do. God says that this, for whoever this person is, we already know, yes, vanity is a sin. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good thing to be vain. However, it's nothing wrong with having things. It's nothing wrong with owning things. And you know what I'm saying? What I have realized a lot of times when I've had to deal with people that were very opinionated about what I had, opinionated about what kind of purses I had, or how many I had, or what kind of clothes I had, how much clothes I had, shoes, and all this. In reality, if they could, they would. If they could, they would. And God said jealousy is a sin, and it's deadly. And the reason of this is because jealousy leads people to want to hurt you. Jealousy will cause people to want to, cause you heartache and pain in your life. A lot of times when someone is dealing with bullying, intimidation, and harassment, it is because somebody is jealous of them or intimidated by them. In reality, it, like, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to it, you gotta have clothes, because if you don't have no clothes, I know in the US it's against the law to walk around with no clothes on. So you gotta have clothes. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, a purse is a necessity. Especially, I used to be, before I had my son, I used to wear the little small purses. But after becoming a mom, it's kind of like I fell in love with the big purses. You know what I'm saying? At first, I would carry around my baby bag as a purse because I had a Michael Kors baby bag. And it was cute. You know what I'm saying? It had the MK, it was canvas with zebra print. It was a zebra canvas, baby. It was so cute. I don't think I have no pictures of that bag either, and I don't have it no more. But I had the cutest little baby bag. And eventually his dad would buy me other purses, and I had other purses that I had already bought, or he already bought, and I would switch it out and realize that I like the bigger purses because I could fit diapers and wipes and extra pair of clothes and a little changing pad and all the little knickknacks, the toys and the bottles and all the stuff I needed for my son in there. Then as he got older, I realized, oh, if I have a bigger purse, I can put lotions and perfumes, and my wallet, I can have a full wallet instead of the itty bitty wallet. I don't have to worry about my coins and stuff just sliding around the purse. And you know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know. I guess the older I get, the more that I like the convenience of having a bigger purse. And it's a necessity for me because I don't like being nowhere and I'm ashy and I can't fix that. I don't like being nowhere and my hair is getting on my nerves and I don't have a scrunchie to fix that. I don't like being nowhere and you know what I'm saying, I didn't cut myself and I can't fix that. I don't like it's just certain things that I like having on me. And I stay in Houston, it's very hot, the sun is always beaming down. I like to have my shades on me. I have a lot of stuff on my keys. My keys is just, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is my keys. These keys is not finna fit in no small purse. But I'm just saying all this to say, a purse is a necessity. I just feel like most women own at least one purse. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, if you got more than one, ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't have a lot, but I do have enough to say that I can switch out my purse depending on what I'm wearing. And I kind of try to wear things in the same color group so I don't have a hard time with that. But you know what I'm saying? I just feel like when it comes down to it, there have been times when, in the past I had a ridiculous amount of purses in all colors. I had several different variations of the same color, all kind of stuff. But in reality, I still switch my purses out. I always love switching my purses out. I grew up loving purses. My dad used to buy me purses like crazy. I had, so many purses that it was ridiculous. Now, sometimes people, what I'm saying, when they have feel some kind of way about what you have, or they feel some kind of way about how you got it. Somebody could be mad because somebody else bought the purses for you. Somebody could even be mad because you worked yourself and bought the purse for yourself. Regardless to what it is, this is somebody they feel like you got too much. And it don't matter, it could be clothes, it could be shoes. They feel like you have too much. And they want to try to figure out some kind of way for you to not have all that you have anymore. God said the things that he blessed you with are for you. And in reality, it's for you to enjoy. And you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with you having stuff. It's something wrong with this person's mindset. Because just because you have stuff don't mean that they can't have stuff. Just because you own certain things does not mean they could never own these things. And in reality, if they could, they would. So I just feel like, I've never been one to follow through with that concept. I've had people, commenting saying I got too many purses and I need to give some of my stuff away and I need to this, that, and the third. I've had people tell me I need to give away my clothes. I got too many clothes. And I think at the point in time when they was telling me that, I didn't even have that many clothes. Baby, I didn't even have that much. And I was like, wait, hold on a second. Okay. And then the people that's telling me I had too much, they had so much that it was ridiculous. They got piles of clothes everywhere. And I just feel like when it come down to it, sometimes, sometimes people are pushing their own feelings about how they feel up on you. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe they feel like they have too many clothes, but they not finna get rid of their stuff, but they think that you should. It could be a situation where somebody just simply don't like you and they don't want you to have nothing. And they feel some kind of way about you having the things that you have. And they want to take those things away from you. It could be a situation where somebody wants what you have and they want to try to figure out a way for them to have it. And if they can't figure out a way for them to have it, they don't want you to have it. You know what I'm saying? If we both can't have it, nobody can. God said, still more senselessly, if you follow vain conceits about the truth, you will moreover be despising me to your own punishment. God says this person is punishing themselves. In reality, when it come down to it, them trying to keep count of everything you have, that they are punishing themselves. It's no need in them doing all that. I'm thinking about on the movie Mean Girls, the original. I did not watch the remake. I'm not even going to break my own heart in such a way. I don't know why they felt the need to remake a classic like that. If they gonna remake anything, make a second version of them as adults or something. But anywho, I remember when they were going over a list of everything that Regina had, and it was just kind of like, y'all too focused on her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all too worried about what she had. And it seemed like everybody at the school had, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like they was in an unwealthy neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that to say, I just feel like sometimes some people are too focused on what you have, and it causes them to have hate and anger towards you. Sometimes people are too focused on what you have, and it causes them to build an opinion about you that ain't even true. It don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, now they hate you just because you own a certain bag, or now they hate you because how dare you have a hat, or now they hate you because of the clothes you wear, or whatever it is. God is saying, you know what I'm saying? This is vanity. And in reality, it shouldn't matter what somebody is wearing. It shouldn't matter how they wearing it. It shouldn't matter what they own or nothing like that. I'm being reminded of this story that I was reading about, where this woman wore a dress to a wedding, and like, she wasn't in a wedding party. She was literally just attending with her husband, who was the groom's boss. And the bride got upset because they ended up looking up how much her dress cost, and they said that she was trying to show everybody up. She was trying to show up the bride, and how dare she show up in a dress that cost as much as it did. And in reality, she was trying to follow the theme of the wedding. She was trying to wear something. She was being very respectable. She didn't wear white, she didn't wear cream, which I didn't even know that was a rule. You know what I'm saying? I just learned that that's a rule. You can't wear certain colors to other people's wedding. You know what I'm saying? Oops. But I just feel like in reality, she was trying to be respectable. She was trying to wear, something that it wouldn't throw off, you know what I'm saying, what's going on at the wedding. Now, the bride took offense to what she had on, and felt as if she was trying to take attention away from her, and felt like she was trying to ruin her wedding. And you know what I'm saying, as somebody that I know what it feel like to plan a wedding, but as far as anybody taking attention, you know what I'm saying, me personally, I would never feel as if somebody's gonna be able to take attention away from me on my wedding. Like, it's about you. Unless somebody's trying to make some kind of announcement, like I've heard stories about people announcing that they pregnant at somebody's wedding, somebody proposing at somebody's wedding. Now that's gonna take some attention away. That's gonna cause some problems. You know what I'm saying? But something as simple as somebody wearing something that costs more than what the bride got on, she can't help that she can afford what she can afford. And in reality, you know what I'm saying, the only reason they knew how much it cost is because they looked it up. In reality, like, you know what I'm saying, I just feel like, because most expensive items, you don't even know what someone is wearing. Somebody could have on, you know what I'm saying, like, there have been dresses that I found thrifting, and I would look up the brand and be like, what? But when I first looked at it, I thought it was nice. I thought the material felt nice, but it wasn't a situation where I just knew that it was something that was really expensive until I actively looked it up. So it's kind of like they kind of walked into that themselves. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like God is saying, when you are constantly consumed by vain concepts, and you constantly worried about what everybody got and how much they spent on this, that, and the third, like, you don't know. I know me being somebody that buy some parts, some of them I buy, tongue twisted. Some of my persons, I buy them from the thrift store. Some of them I buy secondhand, you know what I'm saying, like from resale shops and stuff like that. I very seldom am going to go and spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on a purse. And that's just me personally. I've known people to do that, and that's their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would say, when I was really into Michael Kors, I would buy them new. I can't stunt, but that's different. I don't mind spending, you know what I'm saying, a few hundred on a purse, but a few thousand, that's a tough one. You know what I'm saying? It's a tough pill to swallow for me. So and that's just my personal opinion. Now, I know some people, they feel like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't tripping about spending that much. That's their business. And I just feel like when it really comes down to it, it's just specific to the person. And, I know I'm just not the kind of person where I'm sitting around trying to count somebody's pockets, and I'm trying to compare and contrast myself to somebody else. Because everything that I have is something that I wanted. It's regardless to if I bought it brand new, if it was on sale, if I bought it resale at a thrift store, or if I bought it resale online somewhere. It's something that I wanted, and because I wanted, regardless if I had to save up for it or if it's something that I could afford at that moment in time, it's just, I feel like it's specific to me. And that's just what it is. I haven't spent, you know what I'm saying, I haven't really made no big even big purchases recently since my car, to be honest, because every ounce of income that would go to me getting a purse has went to my car note and my insurance. I literally, you know what I'm saying, until that car is paid off, we kind of chilling on the purse. You know what I'm saying? If I find one at the thrift store that's a few bucks, fine. But other than that, nah. And I'm just being real. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to it, you never know what somebody got going on. Some people actually save up their money to buy what they have. And just because you don't know that they only buy one pair of shoes every year, but they have been able to keep up with their shoes and make sure their shoes are in good condition, don't mean, you know what I'm saying, that, you should assume negatively about them. You know what I'm saying? Some people only buy one purse a year. That doesn't mean that they don't have 20, 30 purses. It depends on how old they are and when they started their collection. And it doesn't mean that they going to be all cheap purses. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they can have a little job where they don't make much, but because they don't spend like crazy and they have, they savings, and they, when they get to where it needs to get to, they go and they buy them a new one, and then, they start saving again, and then whatever they've been looking at, they go and buy. You never know what somebody had to do to obtain what they have. You never know what somebody went through. And obviously, I'm not talking about somebody that's selling their stuff. I'm talking about somebody that's working. Some people scrub floors and stuff and save up their money to go out and buy nice things, or save up their money to take themselves out to a concert or whatever it is. So don't always put yourself in a position to where you are sending somebody the evil eye because of something that they own or something that they have. Are you making up an opinion about somebody and you really don't even know? Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know how long they had to wait to get that purse. You don't know how long they had to wait for that coat. You don't know. So it's just, I just feel like this is someone that is assuming and saying to themselves they don't deserve to have that, and they haven't worked hard enough to have that. They may have been working for years. So when you really don't know what somebody had to go through in order to receive whatever they have, it's not good to feel some kind of way. And sometimes it's a situation where if you wanted it, you could do it too. But everybody, it's not a situation where everybody is always thinking in a logical stance that they want something and they're going to put forth effort to, save up for it, or they going to work hard for it, or whatever. Some people feel like things should be handed to them. And just because they see somebody with something, it could even be a situation just because they see that that person is married or that person in a relationship, it just got to be that he been buying her all this stuff, not even realizing she buy all the things that she has for herself, or might have had it before she even met him. You know what I'm saying? And I just, that's the message though. I know I get tired. I get tired, you know what I'm saying? But that is how some people think. I have seen some women really think like that. They assume just because a man has a woman that have nice things, and she got a lot of clothes, or she got a lot of this, she got a lot of that, that he must be buying her all that stuff. He must be paying for her to get her nails done. He must be paying for her to get her hair done. Now, it'd be nice if he did. You know what I'm saying? It'll be nice. There's nothing wrong with the man treating the woman that he loves, the woman that he care about, the woman that he involved with. But, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's wrong for people to just assume. And that situation is 9 out of 10 coming from a woman that, either wants to be involved with this man, is involved with this man, trying to be involved with this man. You know what I'm saying? Might just be friends with the woman that, you know what I'm saying, she want that woman man, and she thinking if she have that man, then she'll have that woman car, and then she'll be able to have the clothes, and she'll be able to have the bags, and then he could take her on all these trips, not realizing that woman is paying for all that herself. And it's not really what it's cooked up to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, But God said this is it's a vanity. You know what I'm saying? Vanity, it'll cost you. It'll cost you. You put you in a position to where you thinking, you know what I'm saying, if you get with such and such man, then you'll have the purses that she have, and you'll be able to drive the kind of car she got, and you'll be able to do this, that, and the third, move the way that she moved. And then you realize as soon as you get with him and you know what I'm saying, sticking your hand out, he looking at you laughing like, what you doing that for? You know what I'm saying? What you think is going on? You know what I'm saying? You get with him talking about, I want to go here and I want to go there, and I need money for this and I need money for that, and he looking at you like, you need to get a job. Okay, you need to get a job. And you know what I'm saying, depending on how he is, he may say that he gonna put you, you know what I'm saying, on the straw. I'm just being real. It's grimy out here in these streets. But I feel like for whoever it is, God says somebody, they really thought because they was looking at this woman, and this is a whole twist on this message, but this was a woman looking at another woman, and she was assuming that her man has been paying for everything, and he been taking care of her, and he got her somewhere with her feet laid up, and if she could just get that man to be in love with her, then he gonna do her like that. No. Okay, that woman, even if she do got her feet laid up, she may be, you know what I'm saying, have her little luxury lifestyle going on. She worked for that and she paid for that. It's not a situation where this man is paying for that. And you know what I'm saying, they actually would have a better chance if they weren't so vain and they weren't so jealous and envious of this woman. They would be better off trying to talk to her and ask her, how did she receive what she received? How has she been able to do the things that she has been able to do? How is she able to move the way that she moved? Where does she shop at? What are the secrets? You know what I'm saying? And I know some people don't like telling their secrets, but me personally, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? When it really comes, like I said, I haven't made no big purchases because I got a big purchase sitting in the driveway that I'm finna have to figure out how I'm gonna get fixed. You know what I'm saying? But when it really but when it really come down to it, you know what I'm saying, I feel that, like I said, I gotta figure out how I'm finna get fixed while simultaneously keeping up with the core notes. But you know what I'm saying, I just feel like some people, they don't even, like, they just see you and they see that you living your life a certain kind of way and they assume. And for some reason, I have noticed a lot of women always assume. I don't know why they always think this way about other women, but they always assume that if that woman didn't have that man, she wouldn't have that, and she wouldn't be able to do this, that, and the third, and this will fall apart and that will fall apart. And a lot of times it ain't even the case, regardless to if who the person may be. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they just assume. They just assume he must be buying her this and he must be doing that. And this is why he having problems with money, because of her, because of her, because of her. And then, you know what I'm saying, they break up the relationship and find out sis is still, sitting pretty in the shade. Meanwhile, he's still having the problems he had in the first place because they ain't had nothing to do with her. It wasn't a situation where she had her hand out. It wasn't a situation where he was taking care of her. In some cases, she may have been taking more care of him. You know what I'm saying? And it caused him to go in a decline because she was helping him out so much. And now all of a sudden she ain't helping him no more. Baby, he gonna have to come out, come up with money for this, that, and the third. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. Anyways, that's the message. God said for whoever, like, I don't know if this is somebody that's watching that you dealing with this, or if this somebody that's watching that you doing this. Like, you are looking at someone else and assuming the worst when it comes to the things that they have. God said stop it. And if you dealing with this, God says sometimes it's just life. Like, that's just how life is. Sometimes people, when they see you have nice things and they want the things that you have, they always assume the worst about you. They gonna always assume that you did something sideways in order to have that. They always gonna assume that it have to be connected to a man. It have to be a man that the reason that you have what you have. It have to be a man that bought you that. You couldn't possibly have worked and got it on your own. Oh no, that couldn't happen. It's always like that. Especially women that like to try to take your man. They want to slide in and take your man. 9 out of 10, that's what they thinking. They thinking once they slide in and take him away, then they can become you. And then they realize that they not you. They still not you. Sometimes it's a situation where that man just literally is not going to treat her the same way he treated you. And sometimes it's a situation where the man is not the reason that you had the things that you had in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. I just feel some people, like, they just, the Lulu and crazy. But anyways, that's the message. That's the message. That's the message. That's the message. You know what I'm saying? And I understand this. I'm being reminded of a message that I received years ago where God said for somebody that there was someone that was watching you and the things that you had and how much money you were earning and how you were buying yourself things and you were able to shop and you were able to go places, and they were trying to look for a man to be, responsible for this. And God said he was going to hold you back from finding your spouse because it's funny to him. Okay? Yes, God has a sense of humor. It's funny to him to watch them looking at you trying to see what a man at. Is the man pulling up? Is the man over here? Where's the man? Where's the man? Looking under rocks, climbing over fences, trying to see what man you talking to, who you talking to, who buying you stuff, trying to see if they can get the man to buy them stuff. And lo and behold, ain't no man, it's God. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it be like that sometimes. Sometimes it's a situation where it ain't no man that's, buying you nothing. Ain't no man that's taking you shopping. Ain't no man that's taking you out to eat. You are literally a child of God and he is spoiling you. And he delights. God said he delights in you. And he loves to spoil his children. And sometimes he will, do things that don't even make sense. There are some persons here that I have that it don't even make sense that I was able to get them for the price that I paid. But God, like, you know what I'm saying? God, some persons on sale didn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, at first I was thinking maybe it's fake, but nope. No, but God. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. And there have been times where I would want certain things and God would put it up on somebody's heart to just sell it for way cheaper than what it's worth. Or, it will be easy for me to find. God will send me, say, you go ahead and go to the store today. Go to the store and find exactly what I was looking for. But God. And I just feel like when it comes down to it, sometimes, God has a sense of humor. He will sit back and laugh. And you know what I'm saying? God is saying mocking, okay? He will be mocking them and laughing at them because they are working so hard trying to see if they can steal that man away that's giving you all those blessings. And they want to steal that man away that then gave you all that stuff because you got too much stuff. And you don't deserve this and you don't deserve that. God said they may be able to con a man that's walking on this earth that's thinking with his little head and not his big head. But they can't con him. And when it comes down to it, he believes that you deserve the blessings that he has given you. And he is going to ensure that he said, keep your blessings and you're going to carry on receiving blessings. It don't matter who you attached to. It don't matter who you dating. It don't matter who you in love with. It don't matter if they call back or not. It don't matter if they pull up or not. It don't matter if they decide they gonna spend time with you or not. It don't matter if y'all get married or not. It don't matter. What they do don't matter. It has no effect on the blessings that God has given you. And it's not gonna. And it's not ever gonna. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it could be a situation where you could be dating somebody that's balling. You know what I'm saying? But just because a man is balling don't mean he finna spoil the woman that he dealing with. Baby, and that's the truth. That's the truth. For real. For real. He might treat you like he ain't got no money. He might. He might not ever take you out to eat. He might not ever want to take you to a concert. He might not ever want to take you out to town. And if it is a situation where he doing these things, he might require that you bring your own money. So, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that's on looking could feel like, oh, this man always taking her out to eat, and he always taking her out of town, and he always this, he always that. While they don't know that you pay for certain things. They don't even realize you buying your own food. They don't even realize everything. And you know what I'm saying? God is saying when it really come down to it, it's some people, they always assuming that they know so much about your life and so much about what you got going on and so much about your man. But in reality, anyways, y'all. Guess let me answer the phone. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I was not expecting this to go on for 28 minutes. Wow. I love you and I'll see you later. Deuces.